There I am. Hi, everyone. How are you? A couple of you have said, Nancy, you're wearing the hat wrong. I realize you can see the crease. The reason I'm wearing it like this is because in the back, there's a Snoopy picture and it doesn't quite match my,
I think
my
it's
clothing.
cute.
So I will wear it I'll turn it around another time. So that's why you're going to see the crease. So
I think it's cute.
No, I don't like it. I like it just looking like a Santa hat. Okay. And then I said to my parents, I was like, can you just go to this? Like back in the day, do you remember this? Like maybe it's our age, but like back in the day, you could like just go to a Fred Meyer or go to a Safeway or any place and just like buy something, buy a Santa hat, buy something. Mm-hmm. So it was always there. It's hard
like
to find
a CVS.
Just anything they had, and now it's impossible to find things.
Yeah, it's like a CVS.
It's weird. You have to like order it on Amazon. Hi guys, I love Stephanie's hairband. That's the Nutcracker.
I like the Nutcracker. I don't know why.
We have special guests today. We're very, very excited.
Hey,
I made it. Glad you made it. 20. Oh man. Can I just say that when that time, the 2200 time and stuff. So I go to Canada a lot. My boyfriend lives there, and
really, you never talk about your boyfriend.
I never talk about it.
She never talks about her Canadian boyfriend.
This is me every time I'm in Canada. Every time I'm at a Canadian airport, okay, and if I don't have my boyfriend with me, and he can't tell me how it works, I'm calling Stephanie and I'm like, look up this time because I don't know if I'm at the right thing, if it's delayed or what, because they'll have the
military.
Hours.
No,
is it called military
time? Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys, you have Canada. You have to have 2 times. Have your American time too. And then once we were on the highway, and the mileage is different. So like 100 miles would be like 60 miles. Here. And so I go, wow, you can go really fast.
No one cares about that. They care about this.
What? You've said his name before. I looked him up. Put it down. Take it out.
I love she says she gets so.
That was Stephanie. And I you know
that
what?
was me. No, that's Strat.
Strat, I did say his name, and it might as well be, it could be, everybody can know his name. His name is Dave Foley. That is his name. Look him up. I'd love for you to look him up. His name is Dave Foley, and he is. Hey nerds! Oh, we got the girls. We got the girls in here. Let me take this ticker tape down. And hey nerds. Just for that comment, I'm not bringing Meghan's mole into the conversation.
That's not nice.
Yeah, that's not a nice thing, Nancy.
That's so passive aggressive.
We were talking about this the other day about how Nancy's the mean one. We all have a group chat, and Nancy leaves it out of nowhere.
Can I tell you?
And I was like, and I remember saying to you guys, I was like, wow, what a jerk.
She's a snob.
I
she's
know.
got a boyfriend now, so she's good for all of us.
Can I give my reason? I just go and I sometimes will just delete stuff because I have a lot of data on my phone.
But us, we're your core group.
I didn't know that when you leave a chat, I mean, when you delete something, like, because it has a lot of memory in it, I didn't know it says Nancy left the chat.
I agree, Megan's mole. I feel like we were markled. You know, she didn't need to
Nancy, it literally said Nancy left.
I know, and I didn't know that.
And I was offended. So
she yelled at me.
I was highly offended.
So how are you losers? Hey, Rosie and Dollface, how's your holiday season going? I want to hear from you and Megan Mole how the holidays are treating you.
They're so good right now. You know, I haven't had the pleasure of just, going to Costa Rica for a phantom trip. But, I did enjoy dropping off last minute gifts and, last minute cards at the post office and just driving around, having not vegan and not mushroom based hot chocolate and enjoying the lights.
Stephanie calls it fungus feet.
Yes.
What it looks like.
How about you, Megan's Mole? Are you ready for the holidays?
I am ready. Trust me. This is the first time that I'm actually done before anything. It's the first year that it's actually happened. So I'm quite proud of myself. I've grabbed a bottle of Casamigos and I'm gonna like back into that later. Once I think
Nice.
Oh my God, I love you.
We're drinking a little bit now.
I drank Casamigos for the first time and last month, and it was like a holy experience. It was so
It was
good.
really
You
good.
don't get a hangover.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Nice.
any top shelf, like you don't get a hangover. So
Well-
do you guys want to get into this nightmare? I don't know if you've noticed. And by the way, Megan's mole putting Wallace's face on Meghan. That's pretty funny.
I didn't think you guys want to be looking at Megan's face, so I thought
I feel bad for Wallace Simpson because I don't think she's as bad as Meghan. I think the comparisons are.
Oh man.
Yeah, I feel like
No, say it, resting Dollface.
Sorry.
Oh no, sorry, my cat just jumped on me. Cat sitting. So yeah, no, so now everybody can call me a crazy cat lady. So score. No, poor Wallace, like, you know, she was, I found pretty straight up, you know, she just enjoyed the party scene. She didn't want this, she didn't want that. And now we have somebody who's emulating her and is just out there. I still don't understand it. You know, she's not an actress. The Duchess is not an actress. She's not a well-known celebrity philanthropist or anything like that. So I'm confused as to why she's all like privacy, yet setting up pap shots. For what reason, y'all? What reason?
I don't know.
Yeah,
So there's this. Oh, sorry. Go
no,
Megan.
go ahead.
No.
I was gonna say I don't understand that whole concept either. Like you're whining about your privacy, you're claiming you need security, but then all of a sudden the paps can find you at a resort.
Well, that's
Stuff.
it. And that's why we're here.
Yeah.
So you were quick, Megan's mole, to find the video and the pictures. Good on you. And I was just gonna play this weird, like one little bit of Harry kind of like waving or walking, or I don't know what he's doing.
He's erratic.
He looks a little out of
I'm going there to take a piss over there. No, sir, there's toilets outside. No, I'll go back there beside Meghan in the bushes.
Yeah, he looks
That's
like
what it
Ryan
looks
Gosling as Ken from the Barbie movie. Can I go over there? Can I go over there? Is it okay?
I'm just a Ken.
Now, you just want, I mean, you want to talk about security, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica. I mean, that's where they should fear for their lives. If any place that's where they're going to get kidnapped more than England. I mean, the way they describe England is like, it's just this, you know, third world country. Not that Costa Rica, it is a third world country. We've been there. It's beautiful. But, they're just freely walking about with their, okay, ladies,
Old or new?
photoshopped. What's going on here?
Old or not her child, because that child, the hair is like the same ponytail from the Netflix special. And when you look at the picture of Harry holding the Lily Bucks from 4th of July, that child that he was holding looks a lot older, a lot more grown than the one she's holding.
Yeah, if that's the picture of Lily, if they want to claim that's Lily in the Netflix special, there is absolutely no way that is the same child. None. Yeah. Right? Am I right?
No,
I don't have kids, but
totally.
What do you think, Megan's mole?
I don't even know if this is. I don't know. They play so many games and shit with the public and everything. I mean, this photo. I mean, the one that they gave us in the Netflix special, that photo, Lily doesn't have an ear.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on here. And it's like the kids that she's holding don't seem like they're her kids. It seems like, oh, this is an aunt who's just popped by and she's holding someone's child. Right? It's so weird. But at the end of the day, this doesn't prove that these children belong within the line of succession.
Exactly.
It just shows how much of a circus the royal family has allowed for this to go on, because now this random child is being pranced around as Princess Lilibet of Sussex that nobody knows about.
Okay, Queenie Moore says fake.
I don't think that we care about seeing the children. I think it's more about we want the validity of the children and why they're in the line of succession. That's what we care about.
Well, I'm with you. You know, I know you're really pressing on that lately, as far as like the royal family coming out, and it's kind of like the burden of proof's on them at this point, you know, and they really do need to. I mean, tell us. I'm sorry, but you know, this whole line of succession thing, there are rules in place for a reason, and you're right. They're at this point, they're the ones who have to prove it.
We need transparency. We need it now.
We do.
We need it now.
I feel like at this point, the royal people have gone along with it for so long that if they came out and said we knew about the bullshit, there would be a riot. People would be pissed off because they would be wondering, well, why did you allow Harry and Meghan to publicly show a doll to the world and claim that it was a real newborn baby? Right?
They would get the brunt end of it for sure.
They sure would.
That gets down to then maybe Meghan really does have some sort of collateral on Harry, on William, on Catherine.
No shit.
That's what I'm saying. There's got to be some sort of collateral.
I feel like, what is this comment saying? This is dangerous. Stop talking about actor children. You sound like Alex Jones. You sound crazy, and I watch all of your videos. YouTuber is crazy. God, you sound like you need some medication.
You guys, first of all, this is all speculation, and Meghan's mole, we love you. She's brilliant. That's why we have her on the show. Resting Dollface is a rising up-and-comer who we love too. And everybody is allowed to have their own opinion. Hey, can I get an amen to that?
Amen.
Megan's mole is my emergency contact. Okay, I love that woman. So anyone who bashes her is gonna.
No, I don't mind the criticism. I take it all like it's all good. The issue is it's Harry and Meghan's fault who have played these kinds of bullshit games with the media, with their children, that have caused people to speculate about these kids.
Yeah.
It's their own fault. Had they not played these games, had they not lied about Meghan's pregnancy, had they not shown a fake baby to the world claiming it's a newborn, people wouldn't be asking these questions. People are not dumb. Women have had babies for centuries, and they know what a real baby looks like and how they move. People are asking legitimate questions, and that's all I'm doing.
Yeah,
if
it's
you get triggered, that's not my fault.
It's not your fault. And if they don't want to listen, they don't have to listen. It's just, it really is legitimate questions. I mean, you'd have to be hiding under a rock on Mars to not think that there was something fishy with that pregnancy, allegedly. Oh, and it is all speculation. And the good thing about Alex Jones is he was all speculation. I don't think he ever said, well, we're not going to get into Alex Jones, but what I'm saying is it's entertainment. And really, we do have to, oh, look, they said Royal News Network said the same about the doll. I have no idea.
No, Royal News Network had a fit about how we shouldn't be questioning the children. Oh. And someone had gotten upset with her, saying that you as an American have no right to be telling other people, especially British citizens who deserve to know the truth, about what they want to know about within the line of succession.
Exactly. That's ridiculous.
I'm not going to go and tell people they can't question someone if they have questions.
And you know, just to kind of do an adjacent thing to that, you can't have two people who are screaming privacy, our security, our safety. We don't want to offer our children up on a silver platter in exchange for all these great privileges we get that other people don't get. And then they go around exploiting other people's children. Now that is a valid argument, because they did that the moment they got to California. Remember, during COVID, they went to this other school. And we're going, wait, they're allowed in during COVID, and they're using these other people's children's faces in their promo pics.
Yeah.
Where are those forms signed? And then when they want to, they're exploiting these other children, whether it's theirs or not. And in all fairness, we don't know if that was allegedly Lily and Archie in that Netflix photo, because we see them from behind, and then it doesn't match in the next scene. For all we know, yeah, it is Auntie Meghan using kids, but then it's, again, Just like Harry was just called out in the UK for it, misleading. They're purposely misleading. This is on them. This isn't us. They're misleading people. That's it.
I agree with you.
So
and plus I agree with free speech. So I think we should be allowed to say whatever we want.
I have a question about the timing, Resting Dollface. Like, why now? Because we know that's Meghan and Harry in the golf cart, and we know that's Harry walking to the whatever. Why now in Costa? Why are they doing this at this point in time?
From my perspective, this is what she does when she feels she needs positive PR. I mean, it's kind of like when we were all questioning, wait, no pictures of Taylor Swift. So either she wasn't in the VVIP area or nobody recognized her. So what does she do? She goes to the Beyonce concert, and then some amateur photographer or amateur influencer gets all this footage of her. And then she got backlash from that. So what happened? She went to Beyonce again. So this is very much that same kind of pattern. And everybody's going, where's the kids? Why aren't you using pictures of your kids? So to me, I feel like, all right, she's answering back. Here they are. Didn't say they were recent. Here they are, though. And we just so happen to go to Costa Rica. So if you're putting those two and two together, well, that's your unconscious connection. You know, we didn't say they were there with us.
I noticed, though, I tried to pixelate it a little bit, and just the arm and the leg where Meghan's elbow hits the baby's leg, it's just so odd looking. It does look like Photoshop. So that was my take on it.
These two are always playing around with photos. They're always messing around with photos. And I feel like this photo right here just shows, now this is just my opinion, just speaking as a mother, right? But if I know that a fair-haired child or a ginger child is more susceptible to burning, especially in the Costa Rican sun, which is very hot. Now, Meghan might want to show herself as, oh, look at me. I'm a caring mother. I'm with my children, because people have been questioning her. Like, why are these two always seen without their kids? They're always traveling. There's no children. Plus, with Christmas and the royals doing their Christmas luncheons and things like that, Meghan needs some news. She needs to make some pages also. But the thing that bothers me is that you have a big floppy hat on to protect you from the sun. You've got sunglasses on. Yet this ginger-haired child is in a sleeveless top. If I had my child in this kind of sun, they would be wearing one of those UV protectant tops that reflect the sun off of their skin. One of those long sleeve tops.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I definitely would have a hat on it.
You would have a hat on. You would have them covered. Like, that kid would be burnt.
Yeah, you're right. No,
Paula M knows someone in Costa Rica, and they didn't have the kids with them.
Paula M's video, because I had watched it earlier. She has a friend who works for the tourism board in Costa Rica or something. And they said that Meghan and Harry were there for coffee because they were looking into coffee. And apparently there were absolutely no children with them. And Harry left by the second or third day, like they split. So I honestly think this is all just BS. And this is Photoshop. I think this is Photoshop, and they made some AI photo and they've just Photoshopped over it just to make it look believable, but it looks like a bunch of BS to me.
It looks very AI.
And Archie is supposedly in the golf cart.
I don't see him.
Is that what's going on?
Is that supposed to be him? Has he shrunk again?
No, apparently he has.
Somebody said that he's between Meghan and Harry.
Well, if he was sitting between, you would see a literal child. Like, he's not that small where he disappears in between the parents.
Now, I found this very reminiscent because Meghan is very obsessed with paparazzi pictures and stuff. Did anyone else?
She studies them.
She studies them.
She does.
I found this her dress and everything, very reminiscent of the first time that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie were found together on the beach.
Ooh,
I don't know if you guys. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but it's almost like Meghan wanted to sort of
emulate
the top
and the dress.
For some reason I was getting Angelina Jolie vibes.
Well, she definitely studies Us magazine.
Yeah,
she does.
Like, you know, it just looked so Angelina Jolie to me. I could be wrong. It could be just me making a big stretch, but I don't know why I thought it just looks so.
Meghan being crazy is not a stretch in any kind of universe.
Now, did you put this up, Rusty Dollface, where you thought the outfit she wore to the Santa Barbara strip mall area?
It was similar. It was similar. And there are times where, and everybody does it, we're like, oh, I really like this look. So it's like, she had this look before back in, 2022 or something. And my guess, if that is, the Lilybuck's child, it was probably taken around the same time. But good eye about the whole Angelina Jolie thing, because there are other pictures where she had copied her in her poses before.
She copies the back seat photos where she's in the back of a car and she's going,
the one, that is so Angelina Jolie.
So Angelina, man.
Yeah, because I was obsessed with Brangelina back in the day, and like I can just spot that. But it's almost like she took this and then that's how they got the
She's
Photoshop
running out of
picture.
ideas. That's probably why she did that tea commercial. She was like, well, we got to do something stupid.
You mean this tea commercial?
Like, we got to do something dumb.
The poor man's Funny or Die reject.
Yeah, exactly. What do you guys make of this? I mean, that whole commercial. I mean, what was that?
Can we talk about this? Because I heard you girls, I saw your video, and Nancy, I think you had said that it looks like, because I think it was like, those bra inserts that you put into your bikini in between her cell phone and her
like
face.
those cutlets.
Yeah.
Like cutlets.
So she doesn't get her tanner all over her face, because even the phone isn't on, right?
No, she's not on the phone.
No, because you guys were saying that it's her face. I think, Nancy, you were saying it was her skin. Do you think it's her skin, or do you think she put one of those cutlets so she doesn't get makeup all over her sweater and the phone? Because
it does look like one of those chicken cutlets that people put in their bras.
Wait, can that work? Because my skin's...
Well, you're not on Ozempic, so...
for me, it looked like it was an Ozempic.
I could see that too. See that too, where you think, okay, her face has lost so much weight that it's extra skin. But the way that I look at it, I thought it's one of those bra inserts, like just the foam so your nipples don't go through, right? But
that's no, I'm joking.
Tony's laughing so hard. She's joking.
Yeah, some people are saying it's a cloth also, because I thought it was the cloth, or I don't know.
It very well could be, but I guess my question is, what was she thinking when she did this stupid ass advertising?
This stupid ass advertising wasn't even, it was so low budget. Like, you can see her standing off to the side just waiting to do her little walk. Like, it's not even like believable that she's walking from the background into the foreground, or like, I'm not an actress or anything, but even I could catch on these things.
Man, she was. What do you think? What do you think, Rusty Dollface? Do you think you think this is her trying to get her acting career catapulted back up?
Oh, well, this is obviously her trying to say, look, I have a sense of humor. Instead of squatting and, feeding off a bottle, check me out right now, where I'm a, actor, producer, script, director for this really cool short that we use for Clever Brands.
Okay. So embarrassing, you guys.
You too can drink feet water.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's just that I don't know. I watched it a couple times and I was just laughing through the whole thing. And I needed to chuckle. But I was wondering what you guys thought. I mean, and especially Oprah's involved in this as well. We know.
Oprah's in trouble, gals.
Oh, she's in trouble. What does that mean?
There was some news today about Oprah. Did you see that?
No.
I just did a facial.
Okay, so this actress she was that actress in Empire, Taja.
Taraji
Henderson.
No, not Henderson. Henson. She, I guess, complained about that she got paid very little for the color purple.
She was saying that she got paid less than 2% of what Brad Pitt made on the film that they had been on. So Brad Pitt had gotten a $10 million contract, whereas when she went in for the contract, she was asking for $500K. So
Yeah.
just 500,000.
Yeah.
But then they didn't want to give her that. They only offered her 100,000. But then they finally settled on just $150,000 for her, despite the movie making multi-millions. Today, Taraji and Oprah were doing some photos for The Color Purple, and Oprah was just giving her the stink eye, wouldn't stand beside her. She literally left standing beside her to go to the very end. Just to not.
I have the video. I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, I think we were psychic. We were thinking about the same thing.
Yeah, no, let me pull it up. Sorry about the dog. It's a crazy day today.
No, the dog heard Oprah and he's like, ugh, I hate that name. He's triggered.
Well, and then now this whole thing, Monique's getting brought up again because that story was buried. The way Monique was treated during
Oprah blacklisted Monique. Oprah, Tyler Perry, they all blacklisted Monique.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I mean, I'm just
because she said because she wouldn't play the game and play the politics or something.
And Monique is a Oscar-winning actress, I believe, right?
From that movie, Pushed by Seth, but that was the one where she was having issues like with family and she couldn't do the press junket, right? And then Oprah was giving her a really hard time about it or something.
Basically, she had some issues with her family. And then Oprah wanted to bring her family onto the show. It had something to do with her being essayed by someone in her family.
Oh.
Yeah. And what Oprah did is that Monique told Oprah she didn't want her family to come on. And Oprah basically ambushed Monique and brought her family on to face, despite Monique saying she didn't want to do that. And she was basically forcing Monique to like forgive them for what they've done. She's like, I don't want to do this. Yeah, Oprah she's psycho. She's a predator and she's a fan of Harvey Weinstein. And you know what's crazy is that I know you can't say the name with the list, the flight logs that are being released of J.E. The fact that Prince Andrew is being brought up again when there's people like Oprah, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, Tom Hanks, Bill Clinton, multiple Supreme Court judges, multiple senators. Like, I know people are focusing on Andrew because he's the low-hanging fruit and he doesn't respond back. So it's easy to throw accusations his way. But seriously, like, Oprah needs to be taken down.
Well, Tyler Perry's going to go down with her ship. So,
what do you guys think about the Tyler Perry stuff?
Okay, that was really interesting because there were so many things that Christian Keyes said without saying it, like without coming out and saying specifically who. And I watched that video with P. Dine and Inti, and they hit on every single one of them, and I was like, oh God. Okay, yeah, I see that now. There's that link. And Lady C said something. I was like, I can't get on board with Lady C, her response on that. Because to me, look, don't do that with work stuff. Okay. Yes. And you two know more about Hollywood than most of us. And to know that you've got people who are saying, like you said, hey, I'm in there with my Kinko's copies. This person comes out in a silk robe and strawberries. You don't do that at work.
No.
You don't do that at home. Don't do that there.
Yeah, and the problem is that people like I'm not going to say it's Tyler Perry, but people allegedly, they have so much power, though, you guys. It is scary to say no to them. It's terrifying. Yeah. It's terrifying to say no to anyone in that kind of power, because your career then is completely over and you have nothing left. You have you go to Hollywood to just make it and want to, it's like getting off the bus in New York and wanting to be on Broadway. Well, casting couches exist for men and women. And the statute of limitations is running out here in California, guys.
Vin Diesel just got accused
exactly for that reason. So people better lawyer up. They better lawyer up fast.
Sorry, this video is taking so long for me to upload this Oprah one. I don't know what's going
No,
on.
but the
with my phone.
Tyler Perry thing is really disturbing because I feel for Christian Keys because he doesn't. He sounds very, very hurt. He's sorry.
You're so upset.
I'm so upset. He sounds very, very hurt, and he sounds just.
I fear for his safety.
Me too. Me too.
I fear, I honestly just hope that he has some strong individuals around him that are going to be there for him to lean on, because he's going to need that, especially going up against billionaires who can throw out whatever narrative out into social media to paint you as a horrible victim. I mean, as a horrible person, despite you being the victim in this situation.
And
I fear for his safety.
Yeah,
to be honest.
I do too. I fear for his safety too, because you could. I mean, it would be so easy to stage and this is allegedly an overdose or something, you know. And that's
they could easily say, like with his video that he put out, someone could easily say, "Well, look, he wasn't in the right state of mind. He said it, and oh, look, his body got found at the Santa Monica pool."
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
And that's how they do it.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's how they do it.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was saying on his video he mentioned, and my mom and my attorney have copies of everything.
Yeah.
So that does, you know, project that he has that on his mind too. You know,
I mean, he definitely does. Anyone who accuses a powerful person like that is going to have that. I mean, it's just, and it's so disheartening too, because, you know, it's, we went through this Me Too movement, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of
I
it,
didn't.
well, I didn't go through it personally, but I'm saying that's what it was for. Unfortunately, what I believe is that there were a lot of women that probably should have not been saying what they were saying. They probably were embellishing. I don't, you know, there were a lot of things I wasn't believing, but now we're in this we're in this situation where because of that, because there were so many what is it called?
Embellishments.
Not
and
embellishment,
lies.
but what is it called? Not Pied Piper.
I know what you're saying.
Cry Wolf, Peter Wolf, Cry Wolf. There were so many Cry Wolf stories that now we're in this situation where it's like, we're just not going to believe anybody. You know,
you're right. And but I do think things like, and I can, it's really hard for anybody who goes through that to ever find their voice, because there's so much trauma, so much shame, so much what did I do behind it, and then the fear of retaliation and people just not believing you and coming out like they are. Let's remember though, we have a recent Oscar winner who came out and our hearts broke for him, and we're like, yeah, you're accepted, you're one of us, we missed you, we will always love you, who spoke about his, and even Terry Crews, and we're going, are you serious?
I have got the video up if you guys want to see, if you haven't seen the Oprah video.
And we also went through it with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And we're going through it again with Will Smith and Jada. Jada is, listen, in my opinion, an abuser. Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to take it down.
Oh,
I wanted to ask you about that afterwards, after you play the video. I had a question.
I know.
Here we go. Oprah's acting like she can do no wrong.
Why is she walking like that?
Because she's a pimp.
She's a P-I-M-P.
Now look at her. She's like, looks like she's about to cry.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't see people hugging on each other and loving on each other and being so supportive.
I don't see anyone supporting her. I mean, imagine if this was another Black woman, right?
What?
Yep.
I mean, like,
Nope,
look at that.
places.
Look at that. Right to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know what's crazy to me? You know what's crazy? The fact that people are putting this predator on a pedestal.
Yep.
You just said it, Megan
Weinstein. Yeah.
You just said it. God, that's sick. Now look at, she's crying. She's crying.
I
Oh,
would
that breaks my heart.
Breaks my heart, man.
Breaks my heart.
And what I was saying before that is the Jada and Will Smith thing is that because Nancy and I are so close to the situation and we know them, he's going through the same thing right now. He's being abused, and
He's not going to be able to come out and say
he'll
that,
never ever come out and say it. He will never ever, because she has so much control of him, and it's terrifying to watch. So
Yeah.
I feel
Can
bad.
I
I
ask
feel
you
bad
girls
for him.
something on that?
Sorry, what?
Can I ask you girls a question on that
Of
topic?
course, ask us
You can
anything.
totally say no. I can't answer that.
No,
but
it's fine.
you know, did you guys watch Brother Bilal's interview and him coming out and saying all those things about Will and Dwayne?
Yes. Let me answer this.
Is that true? Yes or no?
Oh man.
Or say no comment, or just nod.
Is it true that
No
Dwayne
comment.
Martin had Will hunched over and they don't answer. No comment. I can see Nancy. No comment.
No comment. No
I'm
comment.
not trying to get you girls into trouble.
Oh no, you're not.
You're
Trust
not
me,
getting
we're-
us into
we're not
trouble.
We're not the.
She can't true him.
You can't sue somebody
saying the
that's
truth.
saying the truth. So no.
Oh,
comment.
then
I
okay. I got
do
my
not want
answer.
to comment at this time.
Got
Yeah.
it.
You know what?
I
what?
knew Dwayne and Will at that time.
Yeah.
Is Dwayne a husband stealer?
Is he what?
Dwayne's a husband stealer?
It wasn't like that.
No.
No one's stealing anybody. It was just
obviously
it was all in the family.
It was all in the family.
It was all in the family.
Yeah.
And he was married to Tisha. So
yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah.
Is Tisha so much of a victim, or was she just pretending like she's such a victim?
Tisha's not a victim at all.
No, she's just acting like she's the hurt one.
Yes.
I got that. I figured that.
She knew what she was getting herself
Yeah.
into.
She knew what
figured.
she was fine.
She was fine. She was doing her own thing.
Ah, so juicy. So juicy.
I know. Out of everything we ever grew up with, that was the one knowledge we know.
The one thing we knew. But we never said anything.
We
were
never said
always
anything,
we were always respectful.
Until Jada
Jada
is destroying this man's life.
Acted like a jerk and is trying to destroy this man's life. We're just coming out saying no, he's not a bad person. Like,
listen, when Nancy and I were little kids, all we wanted to know was Barry Manilow.
Yeah.
It wasn't Will Smith. We got leaped into that world.
Ladies, I'd love to hear your opinion on Oprah now coming out on Ozempic.
Oh, what a wanker.
Is that all? She's just a wanker.
Oh, there's a lot more, but I want your channel to stay in good standings.
Well, I mean, I just think she's such a liar. She's
always been a liar. She's always been a liar her entire life. She always gets a pass. Remember her the first time she did her diet back in 1989, the juice diet, and then she came out on her show with a wagon full of fat. Yeah, remember that? And there's so much shady stuff. Like Oprah is always around predatorial people. Remember that John of God that she introduced that came out that he abused hundreds upon hundreds of women. And then Harvey Weinstein, that photo of her licking Harvey's face.
Yep.
Oh, or who was that actress or singer that she was sitting there kind of like, here you go.
Yeah.
This is Harvey. Here you go, Harvey. That photo's creepy.
Rita Ora, yeah.
I swear Oprah eats babies for breakfast.
What's that stuff, guys? This is all allegedly. This is all
yeah. Allegedly, we're just joking around.
The great Alex
you
Jones.
see a rumor or hear something, look at a picture.
What was that thing that they called the blood? They had a name for it.
He's not great. Don't say that.
No. But there was an actual name for it, and the blood of children. What?
Adrenochrome?
Adrenochrome. Yeah. I remember hearing about that for the first time and just laughing because I'm like, no way. But then you go, wait a second.
No, don't do that.
Then you clue in and you're like, oh, that's crazy.
I am not an Alex Jones fan.
Oh, look how everyone's saying it in the chat. You guys
saying
know.
it. You guys
really knows.
I can count on you guys. Well, it's true, Stephanie. She doesn't age.
Well, Nancy, you've had a lot to drink though tonight.
I have. Oh wait, what does Philip say? That drug is dangerous. Some people's stomachs are freezing. She probably had preferred stock in the. Oh, are you talking about Ozempic? I thought he was talking about adrenochrome.
You know, to me, it's the hypocrisy because she does these tea things where it's like, oh, drink this tea and you'll stay slim.
She owns half a Weight Watchers.
That's what I'm saying. And then it's like, oh no, just take the Ozempic, guys. It'll be fine. It's like, which one is it? Which one do you want us to do?
No,
Oprah?
she wants you to know that now this diet thing works, but you also have to stay on your meals that she's going to push with the Weight Watchers. She said that. No, she said that. You still have to eat right. So I'm not kidding. She owns half a Weight Watchers.
She probably does. I think we should play a drinking game at the end of this right now.
She has stock in Weight Watchers. She's also on the board, but also Oprah has come out and she bought shares in a telehealth company that sells weight loss products.
There you go.
The reason why I think Oprah is not saying that because she hasn't stated that she's on Ozempic. She hasn't named what drug she's taking. And I feel like she's not doing it because Ozempic hasn't been cleared for weight loss.
No.
It's been cleared for diabetes. So say if I'm Oprah and I say, oh yeah, I'm on Ozempic, and say tons of people go out and take it, say someone passes away from it and their family will be like, well, I'm going to sue Oprah because she endorsed it and said she used it for weight loss. And that's why this person used it. That's why she's not mentioning any weight loss products because of it. They're not meant for weight loss. They're diabetic medication.
The FDA hasn't cleared it yet for a weight loss drug. Yeah, no, a lot of people could get into a lot of trouble. And I'm just glad they were the guinea pigs, because for a second I was like, wait a second, maybe I'll take some of this.
I know Nancy wanted to try.
We all get our pandemic weight. We all it's hard to lose that 20 pounds of pandemic weight. We all got it. But I'm so glad now, because Meghan's mole, I don't think that was like a barrier. I really truly believe it's her skin that just is stretched. I really do, from what I've read about Ozempic.
Well, see, I have friends that are on it. That's why. So I see the changes in them, and I haven't seen it to the way that like I see saggy skin or anything like that drastic. But I do. Yes.
But were your friends, did they start out with like zero body fat like Meghan? Because Meghan should not have even been.
Some of my friends shouldn't even be on Ozempic.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
They shouldn't. They're just doing it for the hell of it, and they should not be on it. They tell me about when they up their dose, because the doctor starts them on a 0.5 dose, which is the beginner dose. You're supposed to stay on that for 6 weeks or something like that, and then go up to the next level if you need it. So then it goes up to 0.5. But my friends have been telling me that when they go up to the 0.5 dose, they lose control of their bowels. Like my girlfriend, I was on the phone with her and she sneezed and she's like, shit, I gotta go. And I'm like, oh, called me back and she's like, when I sneezed, I shit my pants at the same time.
That's terrifying.
Why
Yeah.
would anybody want to be?
You get loose, watery bowels.
Ew.
There's a reason why a lot of people aren't drinking either, is because when you're on Ozempic, when you drink alcohol, it makes you throw up.
It makes you nauseous.
It makes you super nauseous. So, I mean, I'm taking it as a silver lining. I don't have to spend so much money on food and alcohol during that. But that's what happens. And people are so desperate to lose weight that they will put themselves in danger for it. But yeah, watery stools, pooping your pants.
Yeah.
Do you think in that fungus feet tea thing she was pushing. Do you think those were the fake glasses that Harry was wearing too?
Yeah, resting doll. Do you think resting Dollface thinks that? I was thinking that she thought.
Oh
that.
God, yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm sure like whatever one of those channels are that say what Meghan was wearing to endorse it, they're probably like Prada fake sunglasses.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you actually have that the cup? That's so sad.
They merged the thermal too.
I don't want to be a working royal where I get to live on palace grounds and IPP and security and millions in clothing and borrowing real jewels, because I want to express and share my freedom to go push.
I want to be able to
when
wear
I want
color.
to.
I want to wear color.
Yeah, look at all the color.
Look at all the color I'm wearing.
I wear so much color.
No, but hey guys, this was fun. We want to thank you for hopping on with us. I want to give we're doing our animal charity. Nancy, put that up real quick, because I want to give a huge thank you to Megan's mole. She gave $200 to this.
When?
She gave it last.
Whoa.
She did. And Megan's mole, you know what I'm talking about. No, but she gave $200 to this.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Megan's mole gave $200 to this animal rescue. And
she did. I remember now.
And so I want to thank you, Megan's mole, for that. And this is
you just had to announce it. You couldn't just zip it.
Baby, I was so floored.
Quietly.
I was so floored that you did it. To be honest,
like to move quietly.
You're the most generous person I've ever met.
We're so happy that you're getting your channel back or monetization back next month.
Hopefully, I don't know, but I can reapply for it on the 3rd is when I'm supposed to be able to, but we'll see. I don't know.
I will put the link, guys, in the description below. It's called Voice for Animals Rescue and Sanctuary. They are really good. Also, until Megan's mole gets her monetization back, that is her PayPal. Sweet. Please, no tips to us until she gets instated. Please give to Megan's mole PayPal, because she works so hard. We get all our stuff from her
and Resting
Dollface. These are the two women in our life that we support.
Well, we love you girls too.
We love you.
We love you.
Don't delete us from our chat again, Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy, if you leave one more time, I'm gonna leave you.
I don't know, girls, if you've noticed, but we feature our mom's possible dreams.
Every show.
And this one is Santa as a pizzeria.
This is one of my mom's Christmas decorations, and what I love about this is Santa, and he is actually baking meth into the food. This is the way that he can get the elves to work faster. And I remember when my mom bought this, and my dad sat us down, and we didn't know what meth was, but he said speed. And we went, oh, that makes sense, Dad. So this is such a beautiful piece that my mom does. This is how the elves get working and they get busy. So thank you, Mom, for that. Possible dreams. And
Merry Christmas.
Your mom makes those,
guys. And again, Megan's mole, thank you for that donation for the dogs, and we love you, and we love you, Resting Dollface.
Yes,
love you guys too.
We feel like sissies. We're all sissies here.
We're all sisters, not scissor sisters. Just
sisters. Actual sisters.
But if we don't talk to you, have a happy.
We'll talk to them.
If
Nancy doesn't leave the chat,
if I don't leave the chat.
Nancy's too good for us.
Have a very, very
Merry Christmas, girls. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, ladies.
But we love you guys, and we will talk soon, okay?
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys. Love you. You can't even do the fun. Here, do the fun thing. Okay. There you go. We'll dance like Megan. With the possible dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it, dude. Hi, guys.
I didn't know the pizza rack could dance too.
Bye, guys. We love you. Happy holidays.
Do this. This is the last time I like it.